Mark Somer, and today we are making a holiday recipe. Big news. This is called the scented candle shot. I don't really know when it's appropriate to make holiday cocktails. I feel like it's that time.
It's coming up. Christmas is sneaking up on us.
It's like we lost a week.
We celebrate Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, it's already done with, so I hear. From the Daily Show.
I'm not into Hanukkah, but...
And all the menorahs on the side of the street.
Yes. The Daily Show is pretty funny.
I think that was Colbert, but...
Yeah. Everyone puts their menorahs on the side of the road. Anyway, so we're going to make the scented candle shot. This is, I can imagine, should smell like a scented candle. I'm going to go with Yankee Candle because that's what we have here. We're Yankees. I think Yankee Candles everywhere, but still. Submitted by Z Nelson 710. It's got an ounce of butterscotch, an ounce of Fireball whiskey, a splash of spiced rum. I'm using the Kraken for spiced rum. The Kraken's a little dusty. I don't really know why. So here we go. Huh?
Because you don't use it.
I use everything. I use a Kraken. This is the second bottle of the Kraken. So where's my measuring thing? I'm gonna do an ounce. Ready? Here we go. An ounce of Fireball whiskey. Now, the crazy thing about Fireball. Sorry, I've been working all day. Fireball whiskey is that it tastes awesome.
It blocks the attacks.
It blocks the denial of services. Even SSL
on
offload.
Your mouth.
On your mouth. Yes. No. The Fireball whiskey tastes super awesome. It's been requested a lot. Like a lot of recipes we've had have needed it. I just went out and bought a bottle this week because, well, I always have to have a bottle in hand apparently.
It's good.
It's like a Fireball, but also whiskey, and not like, oh yeah, I'll just go Fireball whiskey.
Why did you leave this drink here?
Like because on purpose. Because on purpose. But it tastes like a Fireball, like the cinnamon of a Fireball, but in a nice round, warm manner, not just aftershock.
There's the toilet brush tree again.
Hey, it's not a toilet brush tree. It's awesome. Every year I get criticisms about my Christmas tree.
Better than Charlie Brown's.
If I can find a better Christmas tree, this one has been from like the first season of. Do we do seasons here? The literal seasons of Common Man Cocktails. I've been using that damn tree. And the problem with this tree is whatever is on there flakes off and it lands everywhere and makes a big old mess. Just saying. But I pulled it out. It's a Fireball. Or no, that's not the Fireball. That's the Christmas tree. The Common Man Cocktails Christmas tree.
With little bulbs on it.
That's right.
You should just get the fiber optic one. It even has little of those...
The one that we have, do we still have that?
Eggs.
It's still big though.
Little toy egg Christmas decorations on it too.
That was the Überraschung-Eier. I put those on there.
Yes. Before they outlawed them.
I can't believe reaction. Hello. Oh, people probably don't know this, but so in Germany, there's my tree. In Germany, they have what are called Überraschung-Eier, surprise eggs, and inside the eggs are little surprises. So like stupid toys that you build, like you pull out inside this chocolate egg, you pull it out, and you break it into two pieces. It usually has a seam, so you can pull it apart. And inside, it's like a chocolate with vanilla inside. And inside is a little yellow like yolk that you pull apart, and it's got a little directions and a toy that you build. Boop, boop, done. And they're kind of dumb toys, but they're fun to just do and whatever. So I used to stick them on our little fiber optic Christmas tree. They outlawed the toys in the United States because it's a choking hazard. Look, if I have a young child that doesn't understand that you should not eat small toys, which young childs will do, then you don't give said item to young child. Make a warning. Why do you have to ban them? They're literally banned in the United States. You can't buy them anymore. Even importing them, sometimes they don't let you do it. When I used to go to Germany, I would bring them back. But they had calendars, advent calendars, so every day you got a new egg. It was awesome. You get to build cool things.
Yeah, it was the coolest calendar.
It was the best thing ever. And now whenever anybody in Germany wants to send you one, I don't get it till after Christmas. So it's like, now I gotta wait a year, and then chocolate doesn't taste so good. That's my story.
It always tastes good.
No.
Someone in the chat room said they have a collection of Uber Eye toys worth a few $1,000s.
Yeah, because they always have like the little collectors, and even in the Christmas advent calendars, they always have like
I love those calendars.
one of the things on the calendar will be like some special limited edition like thing. You know, just makes me angry. It's like, I understand you want to protect me as an American, and I'm fine with that. But don't be a douche.
The toys are cool. So
yeah.
Sean said you could buy the chocolate without the toy.
What the hell? Why would I want to buy the chocolate? It's the experience. If I just buy the chocolate, it's just buying chocolate. At that point, I'll just buy the little Kinder chocolates because it's more chocolate per square foot than those little eggs because they're all hollow.
Oh, yeah, little bars. I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. You could buy the Kinder, the Kinder bar. They're upstairs right now. I bought $85 worth of chocolate from Germany. Just saying. All right. Which one do you want? You want the leaning shot glass or the hour shot glass? Both available at AwesomeDrinks.com. So there's the scented candle. I'm going to guess it's going to smell like something. Huh. That works, actually. I just got a little on my face. It does. It smells like a butterscotch caramel candle. Like a sweeter candle. Even a little bit of hazelnut. Like I think I like the hazelnut. You know what? I don't really care for hazelnut coffee and things that are strict hazelnut, but I like hazelnut candles. Do we have any Yankee candles? I want to light up a hazelnut candle. Like right now. Well, after. She's not paying attention. She's chatting.
Oh, yeah, we have Yankee candles.
Like hazelnut one. You know the brown ones?
I don't know if we have a hazelnut one.
Nüsse in German. Here we go. Okay, so that is. Ooh. No, that's scary. That tastes. Oh, burn. My throat hole's on fire. Nope. I'm sorry. That is just like a scented candle. It's eerily like a scented candle. If you could eat a scented candle without the wax,
like
yes, it tastes like a scented candle smells. That is fantastic. It doesn't have too much whiskey. It doesn't have too much cinnamon. It doesn't have too much butterscotch. It's sweet, but it is flavorful, and the first thing I think of course, knowing what the name is a scented candle. Otherwise, I just think it tastes like awesome. And what people might ask, what does awesome taste like? So, awesome tastes like a scented candle. The scented candle shot, if you're a bartender, this is a must make. If you have Fireball whiskey, like all bartenders probably should, and you have that access to that, you can really, I think at this point, any spice rum will work. I think the Kraken is a good one, a dark spice rum that has a little bit of extra sweetness to it from that like nice dark oaky loveliness. Then I would go with the dark one. Kraken, Sailor Jerry's, Blackbeard, Captain Morgan Black, Captain Morgan Limited Edition, Sherry Cask, Cruisin'. No, Cruisin' 9 is more of an amber. Something like that I think would work. Just, it gives you a little bit more dynamic flavor. It doesn't go over the top. This doesn't taste like spiced rum. But the flavors gel together in such a way that it tastes like I'm put my nose right into a big Yankee candle, like big ass Yankee candle. The ones that like have an 80-hour burn life or whatever it is, which are great because you can use them when you have no power for a week. That is actually very cool. I'm impressed that it actually reminisces upon a Yankee candle. So there you have it. That was a little tipsy bartender calling right there. We're done. So, question of the day. Do we have one?
You really want Eric's?
Why? Do you like strippers?
CMC episodes on DVD as new item to sell on Awesome Drinks. What do you think? Would you buy? Question of the day.
That sounds painful.
I know.
Okay. This is gonna hurt. If we had how many people out there want a Common Man Cocktail DVD that we'd have to sell apparently on Awesome Drinks? It would probably be on a silver DVD because I don't have print DVDs. But besides that, I want to finish my recipe book before any DVDs come out.
You already asked about the recipe book, and then my limoncello video.
Well, the limoncello video, I can't control that. That's she needs to instigate that. But the recipe book.
Maybe over vacation.
Yeah, the recipe book is important, and I got to finish it. I don't know how far I can get.
Once the holidays have come and gone.
It has been extremely chaotic here. I should just take shots like this. And I can't remember who said this, but wow, this place looks it looks bigger. Was it? I don't know. Somebody came downstairs and was like, wow, I thought this would be bigger. Like, it looks bigger. Like, there's more room. And then when you see behind the scenes and you see the chaos that's all around me, you don't necessarily realize, like, how chaotic it's been. But with the holidays and the orders that we've been getting at Awesome Drinks and just work.
You've pretty much been packing nonstop.
It's been, like, packing.
Which is great.
Until noon. And then at night, the other night I was packing until 1:30 in the morning. So it's been difficult. I want to finish the recipe book. On top of which, I also started, because I just naturally think about this and do this anyway, is I started writing a book on how to make a YouTube channel from nothing. So I'm going to write everything I've learned, and I've been doing it. I'm about, I think, 13 pages in right now. It's not very far, but there's so much I could talk about that's just all about, like, I'm a guy that wants to make a YouTube channel. So I want to create a book. I already found an editor that the guys for Cthulhu Tiki Mugs, he was once an editor and he knows people publishing books. So I think I get a hookup over there on how to get a little more knowledge on how to do that. But I want to produce a book that's all about people, because I have a lot of fans who watch the show, are inspired by the show, and want to create their own channel. Maybe not even about alcohol. So I wanted to do that, plus the recipe book, plus Awesome Drinks, and all the other stuff that goes along with it, all after the holidays. That's like into the future. I spread myself thin, like a parachute. So there you go. We're done. Thank you, Z Nelson 710 for this recipe. And I don't remember. Yeah, we asked a question today about the DVD. Would you want that, or is there a different medium that would make more sense, or would a recipe book be better? That's a great addition. Recipe book or DVD? What priority would you put it in if it were you? Because our videos,
a lot of overseas listeners say that, or people in the chat said their internet isn't very reliable, so they would love a DVD.
DVD to be able to watch it locally.
Probably like what it's going to be based off of.
Yeah, and the problem,
if you have good internet, you just go to YouTube.
The problem I have with DVDs is they're small, and that means you might get like 8 episodes on a DVD. I think our videos are not tiny, especially uploaded videos. We're talking, like, if you're into computers, I would say they start at probably 650 megabytes and they go to a couple of gigabytes. The gin history lesson, for instance, was...
Well, that was long.
That was like 40 gigabytes or something like that. It was insane, like, to move it around and be able to manage it. So there wouldn't be a lot of episodes on there. It would only be key highlighted episodes. And then I was thinking, maybe the recipe book made more sense. I don't know. You guys tell me what you want. EverydayDrinkers.com. Submit recipes at recipe@everydaydrinkers.com. Check us out on Facebook.com/CocktailTV. That's where you can find all the rest of our crap. We're done. We're teaching you how to drink.